Most people dread the idea of dragging a heavy ladder out to the backyard just to trim a few stubborn branches. It is a recipe for a sore back, and honestly, a bit of a safety nightmare. That is where this manual pole saw comes into play. It is designed to keep your feet firmly planted on the grass while you tackle those high-up limbs that have been bothering you all season. The first thing you notice is the reach. With 12 individual pole sections, you can stretch this thing out to 16.5 feet. That is plenty of height for most residential trees, and because it uses a modular design, you are not forced to lug around a massive, unwieldy stick if you only need to reach a lower branch. Now here is the clever part. Usually, manual pruners are a workout for your forearms, but this one uses a 4-pulley system. It sounds like a small detail, but it actually makes a noticeable difference. It takes a good chunk of the effort out of the pull, so you are not fighting the rope every time you want to snip a branch. The lopper head itself is made from aluminum alloy, which keeps the weight manageable. You really appreciate that when you are fully extended, because a heavy head at the end of a long pole would be a nightmare to stabilize. The cutting performance is solid. You get an 18-inch curved blade that is made of SK5 steel, which is known for holding an edge pretty well. It bites into wood cleanly, and the lopper handles anything up to an inch thick without much fuss. It is a straightforward, no-nonsense tool. You aren't dealing with batteries, charging cables, or loud motors, which is a nice change of pace for a quiet Saturday morning in the garden. That said, it is not perfect. When you have all 12 sections connected, there is a bit of flex in the pole. It is just physics. The longer the lever, the more it wants to wobble. You have to be patient and steady with your movements, especially when you are trying to hook a branch way up high. It takes a little practice to get the rhythm down, and you might find yourself needing a second to line up the blade perfectly. Also, keeping track of all those individual pole segments means you need a good spot to store them so they don't go missing in the shed. But if you want a reliable, manual way to keep your trees looking sharp without the hassle of power tools or climbing gear, this setup is a really practical addition to the garage. It gets the job done, saves your arms from unnecessary strain, and keeps you safely on the ground where you belong.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.